Everyone has a preference when it comes to choosing a life partner. But would you turn someone down just because their mother is still alive? A lot of ladies are actually afraid of having a mother-in-law due to some stories they have heard. But then, dear viewers, I want to ask, what is your opinion on this? Is this enough reason to turn down a suitor? Let's find out in this story. Amara was known in her village for her beauty and intelligence. Many suitors came to her door asking for her hand in marriage, but she always turned them down. Even the wealthiest and kindest ones all wanted to marry Amara. Reason for turning her suitors down was very simple, dear viewers. She believed that any man whose mother was still alive did not deserve to be her husband. Each time a suitor comes, the very first question Amara will ask her suitor is this: "Young man, you have all the riches and everything I want, but is your mother still alive?" And once the suitor answers yes, that is just the end of everything. Amara will completely turn you down because your mother is still alive. This belief stuck with Amara ever since she was a little girl. Her own mother passed away when she was young, and Auntie Chika had taken care of her. Auntie Chika had never been married because she was afraid of having a mother-in-law, and she passed this fear on to Amara, which is making her turn down all her suitors. And it seems all the suitors that have been coming for her hand in marriage have their mothers alive. Do you think Auntie Chika did a good thing by making Amara have this belief? Amara will often say to herself, "Yes, I know I'm beautiful, and suitors will come, but even if it means me not getting married, I would rather remain single for the rest of my life than marry any man whose mother is still alive. I don't want any stress of a mother-in-law, not with after all the stories Auntie Chika has told me." Amara has a friend called Nene. Nene was already married with 2 kids. One day, Nene visited Amara and told her, "Amara, my friend, time is against you. It's not like you're not beautiful. Neither is it like suitors are not coming. What is the problem with having a mother-in-law? My own mother-in-law is a very nice woman. So what chances do you think you have of getting a mother-in-law that will not treat you nicely? Please pick one of these suitors before they will all go away." And Amara will respond, "Nene, if you have a mother-in-law, it's up to you. Oh. I'm very sure she has not started showing you her true colors. When she starts maltreating you, don't come back to me. Oh. Me, I don't want anybody to maltreat me. That is why I have refused to marry any man whose mother is still alive. So don't even bother about me, my friend. Even if it means me being single for the rest of my life, I don't care." And Nene tried to convince Amara, but it seems Auntie Chika's words have really gotten into Amara that she isn't even ready to listen to anybody. My dear viewers, have you ever had a fear of having a mother-in-law in one way or the other? Or have you ever come across a gist or someone complaining of a mother-in-law? If you were Amara, is this what you would also be thinking, or will you do the same thing Amara is doing? Let me know in the comment section. Before I continue this story, this is me pleading with you to please, if you haven't clicked on that subscribe button, please be a part of my growth. Click on that subscribe button. I will really appreciate that, please. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey, my family, welcome back to this story. I really appreciate you. I do not take your support for granted, trust me. Thank you. So let's go back to this story. One day, as Amara was walking on the streets of the village, she came across a handsome young man, and she was mesmerized by what she saw. And she said to herself, "Oh my goodness, this man looks so handsome. I don't mind being his wife. I sincerely hope this man's mother is not alive. This man is fine." So Amara went straight to the man and said, "Young man, you look so fine. Are you looking for someone, because it seems you are not from this village?" And the man answered, "Oh no, I am looking for you, Amara. I have heard a lot about your beauty, and I really want you to be my wife. Amara was so excited because for the first time in her life, she found a man that her heart skipped for immediately she saw him. And then Amara popped the usual question to the man. "Young man, is your mother still alive?" And the man said, "Yes, my mother is very much healthy and alive, and she can't wait to receive you in the house as a bride." And at the sound of that, Amara changed her mood instantly and said, "Well, I would have loved to be your wife. Well, I will also be your wife, but it has to be on one condition." And the man asked Amara, "What condition, beautiful lady?" And she responded, "You have to take away your mother." What I mean by taking away your mother is you have to make sure your mother is no longer alive. And the man responded, "I can never take my mother's life because I want to marry you. What kind of a condition is that? If that is all it takes to be your husband, then forget about it." And the man left Amara angrily. And Amara said to herself, "Oh no, I have lost this handsome man. If only his mother was no longer alive. I really wish I was his wife. The man is so fine." But dear viewers, let me ask you a question. Would you kill for love? Or you would do the same thing that man did? Another day, a man named Ike came to see Amara. He was not the wealthiest man, but he was hardworking and kind, and very much in love with Amara. He had heard the stories about her turning down suitors, but was determined to try his luck. "I have heard of your beauty and wisdom," Ike said when he met Amara. "I want to be your husband." Amara looked carefully at him. "Do you have a mother?" she asked. "Yes, I do," Ikenna replied honestly. "She is a kind woman, Amara. You don't have to worry." Amara shook her head. "I cannot marry you then. A mother-in-law will always bring problems." Ikenna was surprised. "But my mother is not like that." "All mothers are the same," Amara insisted. Ikenna left, but he did not give up. He visited Amara every day, bringing gifts and kind words, hoping she would change her mind, but Amara remained firm in her belief. One day, Ikenna had an idea. He went back to his mother and said, "Mama, Amara is afraid of having a mother-in-law. She believes you will be hostile to her if we get married." And his mother laughed gently. "Ikenna, bring her to me. Let me talk to her." The next day, Ikenna invited Amara to meet his mother. At first, Amara was hesitant, but she agreed after much persuasion. Ikenna's mother welcomed Amara with open arms and said to her, "My son has told me much about you. You are wise and beautiful, but I hear you are afraid of having a mother-in-law." Amara was silent, unsure of how to respond. Ikenna's mother went ahead to say, "Not all mother-in-laws are the same. Some of us want to see our sons happy, and that means loving the woman they choose. I promise you that if you marry my son, I will treat you as my own daughter." Amara was touched, but then she was still unsure of what to think or do. Amara returned home. Her mind was filled with questions. She had always believed that a mother-in-law would be hostile, but Ikenna's mother seemed different. Could she trust her? One night, Amara was sleeping and had a dream that she married Ikenna, and everything was peaceful. Then the next day, she woke up and started realizing that maybe, just maybe, she had been wrong all this while. She spoke to her auntie, Auntie Chika, and said to her, "Auntie, I am very confused. I don't know if I should marry Ikenna, because his mother seems to be a very nice woman." And Auntie Chika responded back at her niece, saying, "Amara, I never married because of my fear. Now I am old and alone. Maybe I was wrong to fill your head with such fears. Not all mother-in-laws are bad." Amara was surprised that Auntie Chika spoke like this. Because all this while, Auntie Chika has always been against any man whose mother is still alive. But then she said to Amara, "Follow your heart. If you love Ikenna, give him a chance. Don't let fear hold you back." Amara thought long and hard about what Auntie Chika said. She realized that her fear of mother-in-laws had caused her to reject many good men. But Ikenna was different. He was kind, patient, and truly loved her. His mother seemed different too. Finally, Amara made a decision. She would give Ikenna a chance. When she told Ikenna, he was overjoyed. They got married in a beautiful ceremony, and Ikenna's mother kept to her promise. She treated Amara with so much love and respect, just like her own daughter. Then Amara concluded that indeed, not all mother-in-laws are bad. And she said, "I thought wrong all this while." Dear viewers, are you thinking the same thing Amara is thinking? Do you feel all mother-in-laws are bad? Well, this is me, Onyi, telling you that not all mother-in-laws are bad. I mean, everybody cannot be the same. You need to know my own mother-in-law. She is so sweet and loving. So if you have the same mindset that Amara has, please take it off and be positive. So that was how the story of Amara rejecting suitors because their mother is still alive ended. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you stayed to the very end of this video and you can still hear me talking right now, this is me telling you thank you so much for supporting me. I really appreciate you. And please, if you haven't subscribed, please kindly click on that subscribe button. Be a part of my growth, please. I'm pleading. Thank you so much. I really hope you were encouraged and entertained. My name is Onyi of Onyi Stories and Folktales. See you in my next video. Bye bye.